Okay. So good afternoon, guys, and good morning, Richie. Oh, he just left. So we'll wait. I think he will join again. So Richie is here to answer our questions. He just left. He will, I think, rejoin again. So let's wait for him to rejoin and continue. Okay. So thank you once again for joining us. We had a lot of queries on the page pertaining to the filling of the forms. So we decided to redo this Zoom call so that you could help potential nurses, Bahamas nurses, to actually fill the form. So as you can see now, we have projected the form on the screen. So Nurse Richie will be taking us through step by step. We hope to finish doing this in an hour, okay, so that everybody can get back to whatever he or she is doing. Okay, so next, Richie, I yield the mic to you. Start now.
Okay, all right. Good morning, everyone from here. Uh, as for the introduction, I've been introduced already by Willis. So today is about the forms, how we can all go about filling the Nursing Council Commonwealth of the Bahamas application forms. So I think the whole form comes in 14 pages. So from page 1 up to page 2, from page 1 up to 14. So the first page, I think, Willie, you are going to share the screen, right?
Yes, I have. Please, guys, can you see my screen? I've shared it. I don't know. If you can see, just give me a thumbs up if you can see my screen. Okay, that's fine. Okay, I'm getting a lot of thumbs up now, and I know
Okay.
everybody. Okay, that's fine. So I'll be scrolling for you. Thank you very much.
Okay.
Thank
All
you,
right.
guys.
All
Okay.
right. Okay. Okay. So now let's go straight to the form. So now we have the first page. So the first page actually states the documents that you need to the documents that you are going to send to the Council of the Bahamas. So I think in the first board, they have the birth certificate. That one needs to be notarized. So all the documents that has notarized attached to it, you need to notarize it by a lawyer or a judge or something. So birth certificate, copy of a valid passport. The passport is just the biometric part of the passport. That is what you need, and you need police clearance and or character certificate issued within the past 6 months. So your police certificate shouldn't be more than 6 months, and you need a medical report form to be completed by a physician. So I think it's clear. So you need to give it to a physician or a medical doctor or something to fill it for you. And here, the medical doctor is supposed to have his or her personal stamp for the medical report. And you need one passport size photograph.
Richie,
They have, yeah.
sorry to cut you. Please, can you go hard on the forgery issues, like people trying to put in tests that they haven't done and all that? Please let them know before we move on to the next one.
In test, as in,
As in those who don't do the test and get them to forge some results there for them.
Yeah, you see, with that one, you need to be truthful because whichever medical reports that you put in there, when you get to the Bahamas, in case you are being chosen and you're being employed and you come here, the hospital in which you're going to work will run their own test, medical test on you. So after running the medical test, they will compare with the one that you sent. But for now, we've had some few people that are having some challenges, but I think because they need more staff, when you come in, they will just try to treat you, and after the treatment, then before you start work, when they find anything compromising the whole issue. So the thing is, for them, when you get here, they will run every single test. They will run your DNA, they will run your COVID, even the COVID. Let me give myself for example. When I came, I took is it Hep B or something? You know, Hep B, they have 3 shots, right? I took only 2. It was left it the last one. I didn't take it. But in my form, or when I came, I said, taking it. They did a check and they saw that I have not taken the last one. So they had to give me that shot before I start work. Going forward, I don't know how they are going to take those medical reports in case you come in and there are some discrepancies in your medical records per what they will do for you in here. So please, I beg you, the medical reports, let it be legit. Don't try to forge anything. I mean, that is not true. For them, they need truth. So whatever you have, just tell them that that is not going to disqualify you, because when you come, if you are competent enough through the interview and stuff like that, and you have any medical issue, they will let you come. When you come, they will treat you before they put you on the board. Because some of us that we came, some people stayed home for like 1 month going through some treatments before they started work. The colleagues that just came last month, about some few weeks ago, 2 of them are having medical challenges, so they haven't started work yet. It's only 3 of them that they have started work now on the ward. 2 of them are still going through treatment. They will fully treat you, clear you medically before they can put you on the ward. However, no matter how long you stay in the house, they are still going to pay your full salary. That shouldn't be something that you should be happy about. You need to start work as soon as possible when you get here. So that's it. And so next on the item, you have one passport size photograph. The dimensions are there, as in 2 inches by 2 inches or something. And you need verification of registration. Verification of registration is the NMC foreign verification. So you go to Ghana NMC, they do the foreign verification to the Bahamas. At first, you were supposed to let the NMC people send it through DHL or FedEx or something, and it was a bit cost effect a bit expensive, because you need to pay for the courier and all that. The courier alone was about 700 or something. So we had to go to the NMC and plead with them if they can do it online. So now they have accepted to do it online. So now they are doing it online. So when you go to NMC, you just pay your fee, the 550 Ghana cedis. Then you tell them that you are doing verification to the Commonwealth of the Bahamas. They will just do it online for you. And the next one is official transcript. So the official transcript, that one, that is the one you will send, the form, the part of the forms that you will send to your school. When we get there, I will elaborate on that one. And you need your training school degrees. That is the certificates. So here, all the certificates that you have, you need to tick them on the box on this sheet. So if you have MSN, you have to tick. If you have MSN and you are adding it to the document that you are bringing to the Bahamas, you need to tick it, the box. If you have BSN, you have to take it. Associate, you have to take diploma or certificate. The certificate goes to the hack. In Ghana, people did RNAC and they did the top up of the degree and all that. So if you have in case you have all these certifications, you need to take all of them and make sure whatever you take here, you add that document to the ones you're sending. If you don't have that document, don't tick. Like, let me give for instance, maybe you have done masters or you have done maybe you have done masters in nursing or something, but you don't have your certificate yet. You don't need to tick. You need to have the certificates before you take them. And the current registration, current license, that is your PIN. That is it active or inactive? Of course, it's supposed to be active before you apply. You can't apply with inactive license from your home country. And you need 3 references issued within the past 6 months. So the references shouldn't be more than 6 months. And you need 3 references. So the 3 references, no. First one, they have professional. The second one, they have professional. And the third one, they have character. Let me explain here. The first professional, it's it could be your nurse in charge. It could be your matron. It could be your DDNS or somebody that you have worked under or somebody that has supervised you during your clinical experience on the ward or something. And the second professional is somebody who is higher in discipline, like doctor or something, medical doctor or consultant or somebody in medical field. So if you have worked with any doctor or any physician or consultant or a surgeon or what have you, that is the second professional. So that one, the person needs to write a reference on you. And let me go back. The first professional, which is the in charge or the matron, supposed to have his or her personal stamp. But with that, if the matron or your whoever doing the reference for you doesn't have his personal stamp, you can use the hospital in which that matron is. The hospital in which that matron is. So, and here, if let's say you are currently working in Kolebu and you have worked with a matron in another hospital, that matron can equally do it for you. But that matron is supposed to use the hospital in which she is, that hospital stamp or whatever, to do that reference. But if you are still working with that same person, they should use that hospital's stamp or something. And the second professional, the medical officer or the medical doctor or something, for that one, you have to use the person's personal stamp. That one, you can't use the hospital. You have to use the person, the doctor or the physician or the surgeon must have his or a personal stamp for that reference. And the character one, preferably, I would say let your pastor do it for you. But it can be a pastor, it can be an MP, it can be an assemblyman, it can be a police officer. It could be anything, but with that one too, that person must have his or her personal stamp. With the character reference, that person should have his or her personal stamp. The character reference is something small. Maybe your pastor have known this person for this couple of years, and he's this and that and that. He doesn't have any bad record and all that. That is the reference that they are talking about. And the person should have his or her personal stamp. Yes. So what again? So you have the application fee. That one is there, which is the $170. I don't know if they are going to review it or something, but as of now, it's still $170. So with that one, it's the USD. The currency that we use here is 1-on-1. So we use both together. We use the US dollars, we use the Bahamian dollars and all that. We use them together in here. You can use any of them to purchase anything. You can spend any of them. So that is what we do here. And you have a summary of post-registration clinical experience. Here, they are talking about your experience after your national service, I should say. Yes. So your experience, all your experience that you have gained after your national service, it is not when you were in training. It is after your national service, because it says summary of post-registration. After NMC has given you your license, your PIN and all that, the experience from that time that you have gained, that is what you specify it there. So these are the documents that you need for this registration. Distance, you need to get all distance. So if you don't have any of this one, then basically you don't qualify for the Bahamas Council. Yes. Willie, can we go to the next one? Okay. So here is talking about instructions. So it says, I mean, when you read, you can know no application will be reviewed or processed until all of the above listed requirements, like I said, are being received and blah, 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 blah. So that is it. Here it says, please note, all documents must be certified by a licensed attorney or notary public. So the ones that they have indicated that you need to notarize them, that one is a must. You have to notarize them. And the document, all document that they are specifying here is, when you go back, they just stated the birth certificates and something, I think passport or so. But you need to notarize your nursing PIN. You need to notarize if you have any marriage certificate or something. You need to notarize that one too. And you need to notarize all your school certificates and your NMC certificates. So notarize the NMC certificates, your school certificates, and your PIN. You have to notarize this attached to the ones that they specified, which is the birth cert and the passport. Let me check if I have this thing here in my documents. A minute. So, yeah. Minute, please. Let me check something if I have. Okay, let's go on. So, yes. So they've stated the evaluation process can take up to 3 months.
Hello, Richie. Oh, okay. I think our facilitator is off. So let's hold on for a while. When he comes back, then we continue.
Sorry, people.
Okay. You can
So,
continue, please. Okay.
yes. So, yeah, so where were we? Yeah, please read the follow. Okay, the instructions, yeah. So the evaluation process can take up to 3 months after receipt of all the relevant documents and any withdrawals or correspondence, blah 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 and all that. But with this, after all your documents has reached the Bahamas, you need to make payment before they start the whole process. Yes, you need to make payment before they start process. So what I typically do, and for them, they don't receive online payment because the last time I asked them, they said people started using other people's Visa card and debit card and all that to make payment, and they were having challenges with that. So they've stopped the online payment. So now physical payment. So you need to have somebody here. You send the money to the person who pay for you on your behalf, and the person will issue a for you. So yes, and So the rest you can understand. So we can just move forward. Yes. So this is the actual page where the whole process is. So here is your personal details. So you can go through it. If you have any question, then you just ask me because this one is a bit self-explanatory. So in case you have any question based on what you are seeing on the screen, then you ask.
Before you ask your question, please raise your hand so that I let you ask your question. Thank you.
Okay, for the question, you need to speak before I can hear because a lot of people are typing and all that. So
Okay, Gats, you can have the floor now.
Okay, thank you. Good afternoon.
Yeah.
I would like to know from number 10, they say name of training school. What if you've attended 3 schools, what are you supposed to
yeah, so
write, please?
oh, if I got your question right, you're saying if you attended more than one school, what are you supposed to do at number 10?
Yes.
Okay, that place you state this is your personal information. So you make sure you write all the schools at the space given. So, but you have to number them. So maybe your first school, number 1, you write the school's name. Your second two, number 2, you write the school's name. You make sure you write all the schools you have attended within that space given. So you have 2 lines, the first one and the second one below it. Are you okay?
Okay, thank you.
Yeah.
Any more question, please? Okay, Francisca, you have the floor.
Please, sorry to take you back, but about the summary of post-registration clinical experience,
Yeah.
does that have to do with your CV or who has to do that for you?
Yes.
Can you explain?
Basically, it's a summary of your CV.
Oh, okay.
However, there are some people, when they are writing their CV, they add even their rotation and everything to their CV.
Yeah.
But rotation during school time is not part of what they are talking about here.
Okay.
This is post registration. So after you have been registered with Ghana NMC and you've been issued your PIN, they are talking about you working with your PIN, your license as a registered nurse. That is the post experience they are talking about.
Thank you very much.
Mami Pokua, you have the floor now. And I think 2 other people. Let me see.
Good afternoon, please.
Good
Good afternoon.
afternoon.
Good
Please,
morning from.
as a wife can also apply.
Can who?
A midwife.
No.
No, for that
Oh,
is a no here because for the midwives they have the way they train their midwives is a bit different from Ghana, and so because of that their credit hours and clinical hours and everything for their midwives here is way more than what we do in Ghana.
okay.
However, if you have a master's in midwifery, I'm supposed you can meet the requirement.
Okay.
But if you have only BSN in midwifery or something, that one you wouldn't meet the requirement.
Please, what if you have NCLEX?
No, here they don't take NCLEX. Here they don't take NCLEX.
Okay.
Yeah,
Thank
they
you.
don't. So they are not bothered about NCLEX. You don't need NCLEX to register with the council here.
Okay. Thank you.
Oh, okay. So the next person is Gloria. From Gloria, we'll go to Padmore before we come to that again.
Okay. Please, I want to ask the number of years. Is it train? I think number 12 or so.
Number 12.
Is
You
it
say
number? Yes, period. No.
yeah.
Assuming you have two certificates like somebody mentioned, what are you going to write? Are you writing from the period you started your diploma or certificate to the time you had your BSc in nursing?
Okay, so here you are supposed to write the exact date for the schools, and the spaces there no is small. So what you do is you need to squeeze. So if from the beginning you have like 2 or 3 schools and you stated that number 1 is this, number 2 is this. When you come to number 12, you have to state number 1, like it should correspond. So if you say number 1, maybe if you say number 1 in number then as Nabita, you have to state that in 12 number 1 is same Nabita. So maybe Nabita, you started from this year to this year. Number 2, you started from this year to this year. The space there is small, but you need to squeeze and put everything there.
Okay, thank you.
Okay. So Padmore before GAT.
Okay, thank you so much for the opportunity. And I must seize this opportunity to thank Mr. Richards and the team for bringing this particular wonderful program to let us have insight about how to go about the process. My question has to do with I'm an emergency nurse specialist.
Okay.
I don't know whether this opportunity is good for us.
If you say it,
okay,
okay.
Yes, so that is the first part. The second part is that actually I'm a registered nurse from the origin. Then I rose up to that level. I don't know whether applying for this, which of them you advise, whether to go with the registered general nursing or go with the nurse specialist option. Because in some jurisdiction, they advise that you shouldn't use the nurse specialist aspect to do the application because they are rather looking for.
Mr. Padmore, can you speak up, please?
Yes. In some jurisdiction, the specialty aspect is they don't consider that aspect. They only focus on your generic origin, which has to do with the registered general nursing. That is why I'm asking these questions so that I can clear my doubt.
Okay,
Thank
yeah. This in the Bahamas is the same. If you have a specialty or what have you, when you are registering with the board, with the nursing council, they don't know anything like specialty. All they know is RN, registered nurse from your home. So when you are registering with the board or the council, you register with them with your RN credentials, not your specialty.
Great.
Yeah. So after you have passed through the NMC registration and you have gotten your PIN and your certification from the Bahamas as RN, then when you are applying to the hospital, that is when your specialty comes in.
Great. Okay.
Yes. Okay.
Okay. So now we go to GAT. From GAT, we go to Honorable TMK.
Okay, thank you once again. I want to make a follow-up question to this very one. So does it mean that when you are filling this form, I heard you said you take each of the forms to our various schools,
Yes.
right? So
Yes.
does it mean that if I schooled in Kolebu for my RGN
Yeah.
and then later went UDS or Tech for my specialty,
Yes.
I will fill this Form 1. I'll only fill the Kolebu parts and leave that off. I'll not print a new one for the Kolebu, for the Tech one for my specialty.
No, the
I
tech
don't know
one,
whether you get.
yeah, I'm getting you.
Mm-hmm.
The tech one, is it a specialty program or it was a top up
Yeah,
at BSN?
specialty program. Specialty program.
The
Sure.
specialty, so it's not like BSN,
It's BSN.
but in which specialty? I don't really understand because for them, for the
Uh-huh.
board,
So,
all they need is BSN. That is the qualification that they need. Like I said,
okay.
they don't need a specialty or something. You just have to be RN, registered nurse in
Richie,
your home. Yeah,
Richie. So I think what
yeah.
GATS wants you to understand, now most of our post basics are now degree awarding post basics. Okay, so once you
Okay.
do probably perioperative nursing, it is BSc nursing perioperative or
Okay.
BSc nursing ophthalmology or ophthalmic nursing or what.
Okay.
Get
Okay.
it?
Okay. I get it. I get it. I get it.
So
I
he wants to
didn't.
know whether you can use that one than say like a raw BSN that you are bringing as a top up to your diploma or something. Oops. Hello, Richie. Hello, Richie. Okay, guys, let's hold on. Probably it's the network.
So I'm holding on. I have a lot of questions to ask. Thank you.
One at a time, please, because we have a lot of people on this thing. We give ourselves 1 hour, so let's see how best we can be within the 1 hour. Thank you very much. If anything, you can actually send the questions later. We will have them answered. Thank you.
Thank you.
Let's wait. I think it's network.
Sorry for that. Yeah, so we can go ahead.
Yes, you can. So I think we were on GAT. So
Okay.
if I was saying that she wanted, if you have the add-on specialty, it's also BSc. Somebody asked me that question yesterday, and I was trying to get it to you, but I couldn't. So today, once she has raised the same thing up, I think we have to settle on that. Is it
As in
then?
adult specialty.
Yeah, some come with emergency nursing BSc,
So,
Yeah.
but some come
so
with.
the thing is,
Uh-huh.
after your RGN, you go to a
Yeah.
perioperative school, which is an advanced
Okay.
diploma, right?
Okay.
Then maybe
Okay.
after 2 years after the advanced diploma, you decided to do a top up,
Okay.
BSc top up.
Okay.
So I'm asking if you are supposed to write this or use the generic one, which is the RGN
Okay.
on this
Yeah.
particular form.
This with this particular program or registration, you need the generic, the RGN, the general nursing.
Oh, okay.
Yes, yes. You are going to need the that for this registration with this NMC registration.
Okay, so this also implies that when you are sending these forms to the school, I will not take some to perioperative school or
Yes.
Richie.
So you with in that regard, you have to make. Hello, Willie.
We can hear you. We can hear you. Carry on.
Hello, can you hear me?
We can hear you. Carry on, please.
Okay. So in this regard, yes, you need to. So yes. Can you guys hear me
We can
now?
hear you now, loud and clear.
Yeah. In that regard, you need to do a photocopy or do another printout for each school. So you don't send the whole to the school. I think the ones for the school from page 9 up to page 14. And the one going to the school, we will get there. When you get there, I will elaborate on that. But you need, each school needs one form to fill and send.
That's fine.
Yeah.
Okay. Okay, so
I went to Nabita and I did my top up in Legon. So I sent 2 forms, one to Legon and one to Nabita, and they both sent their individual transcript and what have you to the Bahamas here. Because if you send only one school's transcript and credit hours, it wouldn't meet their requirement here.
okay. Unless you are a generic BSN, like you went to 4-year school, right?
Yes, unless you went straight 4 years, that
okay.
one you will meet their requirement.
Okay.
Yeah.
Thank you. So Emilia, then Honorable TMK.
Okay. Good afternoon. My question has to do with one. Will the document? Hello.
We can hear you. Carry on.
Yeah, I'm here. I'm listening.
Will they confirm receipt of the document before you make payment?
You have to what?
And 2, you asked, would they confirm receipt of the document before you go ahead and make payment?
Yes. So the thing is,
and then also
when you're done, I think let me answer them one after the other. When your document comes here to the NMC, because of I think there's a bit pressure on them or something. So for them, they wouldn't really notify you that your documents are here. So somebody needs to go and check it up on you and make sure that your documents are there, because the document doesn't come at a time. So as soon as one document comes, they create a folder for that person and they put it somewhere. So as the document keeps coming, they keep adding up. So maybe if you have somebody here to check up on you, I basically go there, ask, is this person's document here or document here? They will go through it. The ones that are there, they will let you know. The ones that are not there, they will let you know before you make payment.
Okay. Now, 2, you said the payment will not be made via credit card, but we'll have to send the money through possibly somebody like you to make the payment on our behalf. I want to find out, would it not be good if we send this document also to you for you to submit, so that the moment you submit this document, we know they have received the document?
Hey, Honorable TMK.
No, you know what? It is not possible. It's not like I can't do it too. I can do it. But the school is supposed to send it from their end. Do you understand? The school is supposed to send it from their end, and with your part, you can send it to me through DHL or FedEx or what have you, and I can submit your part for you. Or you can equally send it. I'll provide the address that you use for the DHL to the council. You can equally send it straight to the council via DHL or FedEx. But the part that you are going to send to the NMC, you can send it to me. I can present that part. But the one from the school is supposed to send it to them direct.
Okay. So if I understand, the school will send the hard copy that we will provide to them or they will send it via soft copy?
Repeat the question again.
I'm asking that, you see, from page 9 to page 14, we are supposed to fill the initial part and send it to the school for them to work on it and send to the Bahamas.
Yes. Yes.
So when we send it to the school will have to send the physical copies to Bahamas.
Yeah, the school, that's what they do. The school doesn't send soft copy. The
Okay,
school
so
send, it's like doing CGFNS.
Okay, okay. So if I understand, just as you provide us with a document, maybe the FedEx address, we'll provide this FedEx address to the school so that when they finish, they'll send it via the courier.
Exactly.
Exactly so. Exactly that.
Very well.
Okay.
Yeah.
Very well.
Thank you very much.
Thank you. And the passport picture, which color should be the background?
The background should be red.
The passport picture, which color should be the
red, guys?
All right, okay.
The background of the passport picture should be red.
2x2.
Yeah, 2x2.
Okay.
Okay.
All right, thank you.
Emilia, ask your question, followed by Kunedu.
All right. Yeah, I want to find out if you have to look for the job yourself after you've registered with the NMC, or it's like how Barbados is a contract, and once you have gone through the process, you get a job.
Okay, with the Bahamas, they don't do contract with Ghana government. You know, with the Barbados, it's government to government. But with the Bahamas, there's nothing like government to government. It's to the individual.
So it's more or less direct hire.
Yeah, direct hire. And so after your, how do you call it, NMC registration, you know, the government himself comes in to do his personal recruitment and what have you. The ambassador, the Bahamas ambassador to Ghana, came to Ghana just for recruitment about 2 months ago. He came to conduct interview because they are expecting next batch of Ghanaians. Actually, they are done with the interview and they are taking about between 30 to 40 nurses and about 20 doctors. The list for the doctors are out. The nurses' own are yet to come out because majority of them have not passed through their NMC process. So theirs are on hold for now, but they are expecting them to get here by next year, February. So they are working hard to get them through the NMC. So I know next year, they said next year to do another 2 sets of recruitment from Ghana. Now they are doing all their recruitment from Ghana. Now that is what they are doing. They are no more doing it from Nigeria or any other African country, only Ghana. That is why I want a lot of Ghanaian nurses to start the NMC registration so that in case they say they are coming to do interview or they need people, you just have your everything intact. And also, when you register, apply direct to the hospital.
Richy, can you speak up? It seems you went low, so speak up, please.
Yeah, I think the calls are worrying. So I'm saying that after you get your NMC PIN, you can direct hospital. And the hospital, they have two. They have like two, I'll say two agencies. So we have, like in Ghana, we have CHAG and Ghana Health Service. Here, they have the Public Hospitals Authority and we have the Public Health Authority. So you can apply to any of them. And also, there are private hospitals in the Bahamas that you can also apply. But the difference is with the private, you found your own coming. But government, they will support you in moving you to the Bahamas here. So that is the difference.
Okay.
I don't know if you're clear with that.
Okay. So let's move to Kunedu. Emilia, you are not done with your question. Oh, you are done. Kunedu, please. You're on the floor. Hello, Kunedu. Okay, so if Kunedu is not answering, Gloria, please.
Okay, please, I want to ask, how soon can you start the application after graduation of school?
Oh, for how soon? You can start as soon as possible. You can start now. Some of your people can start.
Okay. So, Kunedu, can you unmute and ask your question? Please, if you want to ask a question, just raise your hand and ask here, okay? Going back to the
Hello?
chat box to ask the questions will be difficult. Okay. So I think somebody was asking about age limit to the application. Richie,
They don't have, as at now, they don't have age limit.
no age limit. Okay,
Yeah.
thank you very much. Okay,
Yeah, as at now, no age limit.
okay,
As at now,
okay,
no age
okay. So
limit.
Joanna,
Because the people last week, let's say, recently the nurses that they recruited to the Bahamas, some are above 50, so they don't have age limit.
okay, okay, that's fine. So guys, no age limit for now, okay? So I don't think you have to go when you're on pension though, but no age limit.
Hello?
Hello,
Yeah,
Richie.
yeah,
Yes. So Joanna, can you
yeah.
unmute and
Yeah,
talk?
I'm here.
Joanna, can you unmute and talk? Please.
Hello, please.
Yeah,
This is not Joanna. This is Ajua.
please, I want you to raise your hands
Please.
because there's somebody there. You are doing it. Okay. Just raise your hands and let's call you to talk. Thank you very much. Okay. So after Juliet, then you come in, Ajua. Juliet. Hello, Juliet.
Hello, Bra William.
Yes.
Hey, after sending the mail to the nursing board, can you go ahead and fill the other form to your schools and everything, or you have to wait for them to reply the email first before you do that?
Okay, Richie.
No, you don't need to. You don't need to wait for them. Just send them the email. As soon as you send them the email, you go ahead with the process without waiting for their response. Because at times their response takes about a week or 5 days.
Okay.
So just send them the email for the request and go ahead, start the process.
Okay. Thank you.
Yeah. So is it Akusia? Akusia? There was an Akusia who wanted to speak. Joanna, can
Hello?
you? Oh, hello.
Yeah, I want to find out about.
Boss,
are we sending the
please,
email?
sorry, but you have to be. It has to be orderly. You raise your hand and I call you. I beg you. Okay.
Okay.
Yes. So you can speak up. Those who have raised their hands are not talking, so you can speak up now.
Okay, I want to find out about the email. Are we sending it before we send the other documents, or we send them together?
I didn't get a question. Come again.
I got onto the platform late, but I understand I'm supposed to send an email to the Nursing Council of Bahamas. So I want to know if we need to send it with the notarized documents, or we just send the email later.
No, come in. So when you are sending the request from the Bahamas, you can add your PIN and your NMC certificate. If you like, you can add. It's not compulsory that you have to add. But you can add these two, just your PIN and your nursing NMC certificate. That's it. You just add it to them. They will send you the document. But already you have the document. You just have to start the process as soon as you send them the email.
Okay. Thank you so much.
Okay. Ajwa, you can speak now. I think Joanna and Kunedu, I don't know if their mics are not working, but Ajwa, you can speak.
Okay. Please, I'm taking you back to the box that we are supposed to take. Where they are saying the training school degrees. So let's say if I'm in Ghana and if I'm a diploma nurse, am I supposed to take the diploma or associate degree?
If you have diploma and degree, take the two. You take diploma and you take the degree.
Okay, and if I have only diploma, then I would have to take only diploma.
No, in this process, if you have only diploma, you wouldn't meet their requirement.
Okay. So I would have to add the degree and go to both schools and take both transcripts.
Yes.
Okay.
Exactly.
All right. Okay. Thank you.
All right.
Okay, so let me see. Joanna, can you talk now? If not, I'll move to Chikam. So, Rosemary.
All right. Good afternoon, Brother
Good afternoon.
Williams. Good afternoon, this is a wonderful opportunity. Thank you, Mr. Richard. Although partly it's as if my question has been answered, but I still just want to ask personally. I want to know. I'm a registered nurse in Nigeria. From Nigeria,
Okay.
so I don't know if there's any opportunity for me. So that is actually what I wanted to ask. But you mentioned that is basically for the Ghanaians, those that have their registration with Ghana Board, right? I don't know, just need clarification.
Yes. I'm a Ghanaian. I'm from there, so I'm just trying to help my people out. But for now, I should say they are not really recruiting from Nigeria because of one or two things that your predecessors, like the other Nigerian nurses, RN who came here, what they did. So, but I don't know. But that is what I heard. That is why they have now turned to Ghana to do the recruitment from them. But however, you can try your luck because the Ghanaians that just came last 2 weeks or something, there was one Nigerian lady who was supposed to come with them, but because she's in Nigeria and she has had her certificate and everything, she has got her appointment letter and everything, but she's finding it difficult to get a transit through UK. She's finding it difficult to get a transit visa through UK. So she has not come. So maybe after the interview, if you prove yourself to be, what they are looking for, you are able to convince them. Why not? They can take you. So you can start the process because the opportunity can come anytime.
Okay, thank you very much. So AA from
All right, thank you.
From AA we go to Poma, and I don't know what is wrong with Joanna.
Okay.
Joanna, is your speaker working now? Can you talk now? Yes, then
This AA.
relax. Relax. Let Joanna speak. She has been trying to speak for a long time.
Yeah. I would like to find out if we will be able to go with our dependents.
Okay, thank you very much.
Come with your dependents who are below 18 years.
It covers your
Covers your dependents who are below 18 years.
Okay, guys, let's make it snappy. Otherwise, we won't be able to cover everything up. And
Yes, because now we will have. I think we have to
we will have a Q&A. We will have a
for
Q&A.
questions.
Yes, we will have a Q&A.
Yeah, questions and answers. Yeah.
Tomorrow.
Yeah.
Or
Okay.
she will be free
Yeah,
tomorrow.
tomorrow I'm off.
Okay,
Yeah, tomorrow I'm
sure.
off, so we
So
can
we
do
can
it
have a
tomorrow.
Q&A
Questions and
tomorrow,
answers.
and everybody can ask his or her question. Okay.
Yeah. So
So
today
sorry,
will be
this
the
one is
form.
quick one.
Okay. So let's
So
take
with
those here.
regards
So
to
relax. So
documentation. All right.
after Puma, I'm not taking any more questions for now. Okay, let's finish with this one. Continue.
Okay, so with regards to the documentation, I heard you saying we need to send it through DHL. So I want to know, can't we scan it and send it to them?
No, for them now, they are not really the only online dealings they deal with in Ghana is NMC. It's only NMC that they deal with them online. Apart from Ghana NMC, all documents must be sent through DHL or FedEx. It must come in hard copy. Your school and the ones that you are going to send.
All right, thank you.
Welcome. So, Willie, can you go on the form? Hello, Willie.
Yeah, I'm here. Sorry. So the next person should think that Puma is the next person. So Puma, please speak and let's continue. Thank you.
Okay, hello, good afternoon.
Afternoon.
Yeah, afternoon.
Okay, so please, I want to find out with the police clearance. You know, when you are doing the police clearance, they ask you which country you are going to, then they do it for you. I did a recent one for Barbados. Can that be used for the Bahamas?
No, you have to do a separate one for Bahamas. Barbados is different from Bahamas.
Okay.
Yeah.
All right. And please, the documents that need notarization, does it mean all the documents? Like, because in the form, I just checked and I realized it was passport and is your birth cert? I think I saw birth cert and something.
Birth cert. That is, those two are the ones that those two are a must. You have to do them. But when you come down, they have stated that all documents that they are saying is specific. It's like a specific documentation that they need. So that one is pertaining to your training. So your NMC PIN, your NMC certificate, and all your school certificates.
Okay.
And if you have marriage certificate, you need to notarize that one too, because it's going to be part of the immigration process to file for your family or what have you.
Okay. So let's move on. Let's be quick. Thank you, boss.
Yeah. So
my
we can go on now. No, I said the notarization, the ones that they have specified, those ones are a must. And after that, all documentation that they are talking about pertains to your nursing, the nursing itself. So that one is your PIN, NMC PIN, your NMC certificate, and all your school certificates.
Okay. Thank you.
Thank you very much. Okay, boss, let's continue.
Yeah, so where are we now? Yes. So this is page what, really?
Page 4, please.
Okay. So with this, I think you have so this one, you need to sign this one on the day that you are sending your document to the Bahamas, you sign, then you put the date there. So we can move forward. Yeah, so this one, that part is for the Nursing Council of the Bahamas. So this page is the summary of post-registration clinical experience completed. So this one is talking about after you got your PIN from NMC, all the experience that you have gained from that time. That is what they are talking about here. So that is a summary form. So this one should correspond basically with your CV. So will it go to the top? Let me explain something. No, down. I want to see the experience. Yeah, that's it. So you have the date, commencement, and completion. So you put the date there, and the institution means the hospital or clinic or the environment in which you work. That is the name you put there. And the clinical area, some people are asking me, is it what you do on the ward or something? No. So the clinical area is maybe you work in med surg, you put med surg there. You work in the OR, you put OR there. You work in public health, you put public health there. Maternity, you put there. So, or pediatric, you put there. So that is what they mean by clinical area. That is what you put there.
Okay.
So, yeah.
So we can move on.
Yeah.
Okay.
Okay. So here, this one is to the schools. This one is page what? 8, right?
Page 6.
Okay, then I think because of the PDF or
Yes.
something. Yeah. So this one too, you have to sign. You have to sign this part. You put your name, you sign date, social security number. We don't have social security number, so you leave that side. You leave that side. So as you are signing, you know what you're signing for. Like you read, is the request any information to relative to whatever. So that one. Really, let's move down. Yeah, I think it's the same thing. So this one is the medical report. So this is what you will send to your medical doctor to use to fill it and stamp it with his personal stamp. So it is this side. All the information there needs to be filled. Yeah. So Willie. Let's move. So yes. So this one is we are now coming to the school. So this is your transcript and your clinical hours that should be sent to your school. So the forms that you are sending to your school, they are in 2 sections. We have the section A and the section B. So the section A, which is the first and I think the second sheet, you are going to fill that part. You, the applicant, you are going to fill the section A. So you put your details there. Let's go to section B. Yeah, so you put your details there, you do everything. Then you sign. There's a part that you have to sign. In section A, authorizing your school to send your information to the Bahamas. Yes, let's move forward, Willie. Yeah, so the last part, that is where you sign. You sign and you put date. After you sign and you put date, you add the section A to the section B. With the section B, you are not going to write anything on the section B. The section B is for the school. The school is supposed to fill the section B. You are not going to write anything on section B. You just have to add the section A. You make a photocopy of the like the section B, and you add it to what you have written on the section A, and you send that to your school for your school to continue on the section B and send it to the Bahamas. So they will attach your transcript, and the school will fill in all the credit hours in section B. So really, let's go down to section B. Yeah, so this side is to added to the section A and be sent to your school. So your school is going to fill all the section B. Section B. Yeah, Willie, let's move. I think that is the last part of the form. Yeah, so all this part is for your school to fill. All this part is for your school to fill. Yeah, all this part. Yeah. Yeah, Willie, let's go. So all these ones are for your school, and your school will write whatever they want to write here. Your school can sign and put a seal or a stamp. So there's a school seal or stamp. So your director or what have you, registrar or who will put in the then or the date, then the person sign and put a seal on it. Then the school will send to the Bahamas. So I think that is all that you need to know about the form for the Bahamas Nursing Council. Yeah. So if there's
yes, the
little
questions will keep
time,
coming. So I'll take some maximum 10 questions. Okay, maximum 10 questions.
Okay.
Then we can close. Okay, Sarah, we'll close exactly 3:30 p.m. Sarah, you have the floor.
Yeah, thank you. Please, I want to take you back to the notarization side. I want to understand
Okay.
how it's done. Will you, we normally have our original certificates like the birth cert. Are you going to make a photocopy of it for it to be signed or endorsed, or you need to get the original one?
No, yeah, that is a very good question. So with all your documents, whether you are printing them or you are doing photocopies of them, should be colored. All your documents should be colored. And the ones that they are going to notarize should be colored photocopies, not the original ones. Also, when you are going to see the lawyer or you are going to the court for them to notarize all those questions, you need to go along with the original one, with the photocopies one, because the person who is going to notarize it will have to see the original copy before they will notarize the photocopied one. There are some lawyers, if you don't go along with the original ones, they won't notarize it for you. So you have to keep that in mind. All your documents should be colored photocopied or colored printed.
Thank you very much.
Okay.
All right.
Yes, guys. Questions. We are waiting. You have the floor.
Okay, thank you. So, in your presentation, you made mention that you take part to your former school. So, as part of you sending those documents, can you wait and take it from them and add it to your personal ones and send it at a go, or you just leave it for them so that they themselves will send it afterwards? And to add up to
Go ahead.
Yes, some of us have transcript from the various schools that we went. Is it something that we can add up to it, or yes, so we have to go back to the school for them to do it as is expected of them?
The school, when the school is doing it, the school won't show it to you. There are some few schools that when you go, they can show you what they are sending to the Bahamas. But whatever they are sending, your transcript is your transcript and your clinical hours that they will put down on the form and they will bring. However, if some of the schools might delay the process of sending, so if you want yours fast, you can arrange with the school, let the school fill the form. After that, the school is supposed to put it in an envelope, and the school should put a seal on the envelope. Either their stamp or they have a special seal or something to the envelope. That should indicate that no one has tampered with that envelope. And they can give it to you and you add it to your document and you come and send it to DHL. But the school document and your document shouldn't be in the same envelope. It should be in separate envelopes. But all your documents that you are sending should be in one big brown envelope. I don't know if you are clear with that.
I'm cool with that.
Okay, all right.
Okay, so
And it was
Elsie,
with the issue of, okay, sorry.
don't worry. Tomorrow we run a Q&A. So if you have other questions, tomorrow you have the chance to talk. Okay. So Elsie,
Yes, please, my question is on page 2. Page 2, the E. It has to do with it's a continuation of page 1. The E portion. That all references must be submitted in sealed envelope. So in that case, are you supposed to take all the references and then submit them, or those people who are giving you those recommendations will post it directly to the council at Bahamas?
No,
and then the
no.
second, okay.
So the references, they will write it, put it in an envelope, seal the envelope, and give it to you so that you can add it to your document that you are bringing. They are not supposed to post it here. They are supposed to give it to you and add it to your document and bring it here. But make sure they put a seal on the envelope that they are giving you, or they are putting the reference. You know the reference, you are not supposed to see the reference that they are writing.
Yeah.
So, yes. So you have to seal, they have to put a seal on the envelope. That is, they put their stamp at the opening part of the envelope that they are going to put in. And they give it to you and you add it to your document.
The second one is the F.
it's just one question.
You mentioned
Please.
earlier that.
It's just one question.
Oh,
Tomorrow
please,
you have a Q&A. Tomorrow you open the Q&A and you can ask your questions. Okay.
Just a quick
Yes,
yes,
we are behind time. That's why.
Yes,
Okay.
the F. You mentioned that there's some arrangements with the council, the Bahamas council and NMC, where you can pick after the verification, you can pick it and then post it yourself. Is that the case? But on the form, they said it should be sent directly.
No, I don't understand the question. Like the ones that your school is sending. Is that what you're asking? The one your school is sending,
You know,
or
here
the
they
one
said
that
no, the PIN verification.
the NMC verification?
Yes.
No, the NMC
So
verification, you can't send it. The NMC verification is done online. So the NMC verification, it is NMC to NMC. So it is Ghana NMC to Bahamas NMC. They know themselves. They have that communication.
Okay.
Yeah.
Okay.
So what you have to do is go to Ghana NMC, pay the fee that they request, 550 Ghana cedis or something. Then you go back and tell them that you are doing foreign verification to the Bahamas. That's it. They will do it for you. It's not, that one is not Korea, it's online.
Okay. All right.
Yeah.
Thank you.
Okay. So, Gloria, from Gloria Alfred. I think we'll end
Okay.
because we have 3 minutes. Okay.
Please, I want to ask if you have to show proof of English after you have gotten you have gone through all the procedures and then you are looking for hospital. Are you to get anything like a proof of English? And I also want to find out the success rate of this application. Has there been a time that people have gone through and they were not successful? Thank you.
For English proficiency, you don't need any English proficiency for this application or with the NMC. For the NMC, so the documents that you are sending should be in English. If all the documents are in English, that means you were trained in English. So they don't need English proficiency before you register with them. And your question is the success rate. For the NMC registration, is them. The people that I'm doing for, I'm helping. I've gotten about 2 or 3 of them that were not successful, like that they didn't pass. They couldn't pass the NMC registration because of the way their school filed for their forms, their credit hours and stuff like that. They made a lot of mistakes and they couldn't meet up with the credit hours that they are looking for. But in Ghana, if you have done diploma and BSN in Ghana, you meet their requirement. If you do straight degree BSN, you will meet their requirement. If you did RNAC and you did degree top up, you will meet their requirement. So the only thing that can disqualify you is your school in Ghana, how they are going to fill your form, the credit hours they are going to put it on. That is the only thing can fail you. I have 2 people, 3 people that I'm still going front and back with the NMC just because they have not been able to pass through the registration. So that one is basically your school.
Okay, so Alfred,
That's
let's
clear?
do it quick. I think, Gloria, are we done?
Yes,
Okay,
yes, thank
Alfred,
you.
Okay.
please, I'm taking the last person should be Priscilla Lawson. No more questions. Our time is up. So, Alfred, quick one. Francisca, quick one. Priscilla, quick one. Let's go. Alfred, ask your question, please.
Hello, please. Hello, please, can I talk?
Yeah, you talk.
Yeah, please, I wanted to know how the seal should be like because per what I read, I realized that if anything goes wrong, it will be rejected. So, for the recommendations from the hospitals, how should the seal be like? Should it be in a big brown envelope, and then those after sealing it, you have to stamp it with the hospital stamp or something?
Yeah, so in filing the forms and sending your stuff, you have to be very, very careful and be truthful because these people, they don't want to tarnish because of, let me give you a brief history. Because of their tourism something, that is the main source of income, their tourism. And a lot of the foreigners do come to the hospital. So they don't want to tarnish their image in anything, not health, not security, nothing. So when they are doing something with anybody, they make sure they go through thoroughly. So the little mistake that you do, it will go against you. So with the seal, they can use their stamp. Most of them, all of us, the stamp that we use. But the stamp shouldn't be just on the envelope. It should be at the tip of the envelope where you open through. I don't know if you understand.
Yes, please.
Yes. So when the stamp is there, anybody that tempers with the opening of the envelope, it will stop the alignment of the stamp. So that is when the seal comes in. So you just have to put the stamp at the opening side of the envelope. So the reference letters, all of them, like the individual ones, when they finish, they print it out, they fold it, they can put it in this white small envelope that we have in Ghana. And they can seal with that white envelope, or they can use this small brown, and they have some brown envelopes, smaller than the A4 one. You can use that one. They put a seal on that, and that's it. So after all those things, then you add your personal document, your marriage certificate, your police clearance, your what have you, your school certificate and all that, your PIN, photocopy of your PIN, everything. Then you put all of them in one big envelope. Then you seal. Then you send to the DHL.
Oh, okay. Thank you very much.
Okay.
Okay, please, can I speak now?
Okay, you can speak now. From there,
Yeah, please.
and then we are done.
All right, thank you. Mine is not a question, but to those who went to UCC, that's the University of Cape Coast, with your transcript and your certificate, you can request it on the alumni portal. That is if there is a direct email to the Bahamas NMC. If Mr. Richy will give you that direct email to the Bahamas NMC, then you can request it on the alumni portal. When you request, you put in that email address. UCC will send it directly to the Bahamas Council. So that is a twist there. With
you very
UCC, you can do it on the alumni portal.
Much.
Yeah.
Most of us are alumni
okay,
of UCC.
Yeah, let me. Most of the rejected this one is from UCC. So I don't know what they are doing wrong. But these people, the form is not only your transcript. There is another form that comes with it, that comes with the clinical hours and everything that they need to fill with pen. So it's not only your transcript. So they will fill that side and add your transcript to it.
Oh, okay. Okay, so if that is the case, then it means you have to go with a manual request. But if it was left with only the transcript and the certificate, like you do it online, that is on the alumni portal. But if the clinical hours or the block hours are included, then I think you do all manual so that you will be
that
paid.
is why they do it manual. That's why they don't do it online, because of their
Hello, Brother William. Just please a quick one, just to add up to what you are saying. You see, what happened is that with your transcript, the academics, they deal with your transcript. But when it comes to the filling of the form itself, your head of department, let's say the nursing department in whichever university you have attended, that they will fill it. So they will collect when you apply for your the transcript. The academic will now give the transcript to the head of department. Then they will fill the form and attach the form to it, and then they will send it on your behalf. So maybe perhaps when you said it, they sent the what we call it, Cape Coast, they will only send the transcript without the form being filled. So there will be
and that will go
a mistake
against
over there.
Yes, and that will go against you if you send only the transcript without the credit hours on their form.
Okay.
They have sent you. It will go against you.
Now, Barrage, please, a quick one. My question, I was struggling with my phone. The form number 6, the one that you fill and send to the schools. You see that there are 2 parts.
Yeah.
Okay, let's say you have attended your friends at NTC and then later the university. Do you have to divide the form, or you print 2 and then fill the both side and attach it to the forms?
Yeah.
You see that they are two. You feel, but they are the same information.
You print two. You do photocopies. You can do photocopies, or you can do printout. So if your school, you have gone to 3 or 4 schools, you have to do photocopies or printout of 4 sets of that part. Only that part that you are sending to your school.
Okay.
Yes.
But please do well, and then the sending address, because we don't know whether the one that is on the form is the same address like the one on the page.
No. You don't use the one on the form. I will send
You send me the
addresses
actual. Okay.
All the addresses that you need on the page.
Okay. So the next
And
question.
please, the reference to the passport picture, must it be in your uniform or any background?
No, it can be in any, but because of professionalism, try as much as possible to be in your uniform.
Okay.
Or a scrub, because here they use scrubs.
Okay. But Rich, please, the email, okay. When you send in the email, if you have a feedback like you have been waitlisted, and then you should add yourself to their guest list or something.
No. Don't go through that. Just ignore that and resend the mail again.
Oh, okay.
Just ignore, because they're putting some security stuff on this one. So when you're sending, then when there's a mail coming from outside, especially from Africa, it's some way they treat it some way. But well, that's it. But when you send the first one and it doesn't go, resend again. The second one, it will come.
All right. Thank you.
Okay. So Francisca, you are the last person. Then we knock off.
Okay, my question has to do with the verification. So if you have both diploma, like I have psychiatry and then perioperative, do I verify for the two, or how do I go about it?
This question, I don't. You have one from psychiatry and one from where?
Perioperative.
Yeah. So that one is it a straight specialty, or is a kind of the hybrid type, the BSN, and they chip in the perioperative? Is that
BSc degree?
BSc. Okay. So so you do the two. So you do the one with the whether Pantine or whichever school. You do that one, and you do the degree one too.
Okay.
Yeah.
Okay. Thank you very much. Thank you very much, Francisca. Then, Aaron, Richy, thank you too for your selfless act you've done today. Okay, so
Yeah.
I think tomorrow, God willing, same time we will have a Q&A. Okay, we will have a
that one
Q&A.
will be just questions and
just
answers.
questions.
Any
So you have to
any questions you have,
want to
any
ask.
or concerning anything, you can just ask.
Okay, guys. So you do well to join. So same time, 2 p.m. The link is there. Just join and let's move from there. Okay. Thank you all, and see you guys tomorrow. So anything, those on the page, I'll get you any information you need. Okay. Thank you very much. Bye-bye.
Okay.
Oh, thank you. God bless you. We are really grateful.
All right. Bye-bye.
All right.
God bless you. We are very grateful.
Yeah, God bless you too, guys. Bye-bye.